Welcome to my 3 dimensions. This is the video on Cura. Cura is a 3D slicing software. Slicing a 3D file is basically giving the steps to the printer, layer by layer, how thin you want each layer to be, how thick, how much fill do you want, what kind of support you want. I will explain everything in this video, and do not get worried. This is the simplest part for 3D printing. This will only require one video and there's nothing much to learn about it. So when you install Cura from, you can install it from Cura's original website or from My 3 Dimensions. The website link will be there down below. So when you install it, this will be the starting. So add a new machine. We start. So over here we have a few machines already pre-provided by Cura, but if your machine is not there in this, we just select other, go to next. If it's none of these two, then you make a custom machine. So for this, it's not that complicated at all. We just need to mention the machine size, uh, XYZ, and the nozzle size. So this will be uh, provided you via the machine, but as my machine is already inputted here, the Ultimaker 2 Plus, we'll be using this to explain. It does not matter what you're doing. So previously we made the keychain. I will show you the printing of the keychain, this basics. So first we'll open our OpenSCAD. This was our keychain we made last episode. We export it as STL to our desktop and exporting done here. So we just need to drag and drop. So let it just load in. As you can see, this is it. It shows the time and how much 3D string it will require and how heavy will it be. So as we'll customize it, the time and size will change. So we can either have it very precise and good looking, or we could have it done quickly. So again, we have the quality over quantity situation. So we can, every box has the explanation given. So layer height is how thick will each layer be. So it's much better to have a slight less layer height, as we can, it'll be more precise, but it'll take longer. See, if uh, I reduce the layer height to 0.1 mm, by default it'll be an mm. Do not change the cell thickness, I would recommend. This depends on your nozzle size. Just loading in. See, the time bumped up to so much. So it's always recommended to have at least 1 mm layer. And next, so over here, the view mode, we have the different views. So this will not be required for this. This is the X-ray of the and layers. So how many layers will there be? So when you drag down, we can see the layers. 3D printer will print it layer by layer right here. So the fill, how what percentage of you want it to be filled. So we can even have different kinds of fills, and I'll leave that at the default. For basics, you won't need to change it unless and until you really require. If you need a light, non-durable one, you have a less fill density. So if you see, as I change the fill density, Now it'll be more filled up. So this again depends on what kind of product you're making. So I will leave it at 25. Next, the print speed. This has to be uh, done to your printer. So the slower the speed, the better the quality. And same thing. Now here you can see a small 5-second clip. So here you see this is the small clip of this being printed. The the color is depending on the material. You can always change it afterwards by applying paint or doing some chemical treatment to it. And this is the final product. This is how it looks. It's not that big. That's it for today's video. Thank you.